if you don't. If you don't believe in your dreams, bro, what's the point of even dreaming,
Right,
right?
right,
I wonder one day, eventually, I'm gonna make it happen, or we gonna
right.
make it happen.
I'm ready when you are, man.
Let's get into it. The car scene is full of trends, opinions, and noise, but every now and then someone builds from the heart. Today's guest turned their bill into a statement. And what they're doing, we're going to dive into it. So I'm going to let our guest tell you where he's from and just tell you his name, and then we'll get to the podcast for today.
What's up? My name's Max. I'm from Virginia. From Virginia. I recently just moved down here. From Erie, PA, and I can definitely tell you the scene down here is a lot different than it is up there. There's not really many people who build their cars up there unless you're going to like drift events or like it's like older people, which I respect still because I do like older cars. Um,
Same.
but yeah, I'm from Virginia. My first car meet down here was awesome, and yeah,
What was one car that stood out from that first car meet?
first car meet. It was my dream car, man. A McLaren 720S. McLaren
Bro, we share the
720S.
same dream car.
Yeah, man, that's my dream car, dude. I love it.
So, like, I want to say I got like two, three. My top three of all time is the R8,
Oh man, love
the
those.
720. Well, any McLaren 720 was 765,
Right.
any 720 model. And then the card I'm trying to get is the 14 CLS 63 AMG. Those are my top three favorite cars of like all time.
Oh man, the AMGs. Every time I see them around here, man, they're so nice, so nice.
But I was so before I got my car because I have a '08 CLS 550. But before I got that one, I was in talks with a dude for a E55 AMG, and I was
Jeez.
waiting to get my money, bro. And I want to say an hour before I got my money. Nope, an hour. Let me phrase it. An hour into my drive to him,
Right.
he sold it,
Oh no, bro.
bro. I told him I was on the way because it was
Right.
somewhere in Kissimmee. I told him I was on the way to go pick it up, and that in the midst of all that, he sold it while I was en route to go pick it up.
You serious?
Bro, I was so pissed, bro. I
I
missed out
I
on
would
the
be
chance.
livid, bro. I would be
I missed
livid.
out on a chance to get an AMG, bro. But then I got my car, and I'm honestly, bro, I'm happy with it. I
Right.
don't, I don't fell in love with it. But tell us how your car journey got started. Like, what got you into cars?
Okay. So it's a hefty story right there. It kind of started when I was younger. I used to play Need like everybody when they're a kid played Need for Speed, Midnight Club, all that. You know how it goes. Well, as school goes on, I'm more focused on soccer than anything. So I get to college after, high school. And soccer journey really doesn't work out. Had to come home for a number of different reasons. Ended up just started working, got my first car, it was a Honda Civic. Then I saw this red Genesis coupe at the dealership I actually used to work at.
Okay,
So funny story, I bought this Genesis coupe. It had 120,000 miles on it. Bought it from them, and 900 miles later, the motor blew. I was
that's
I was livid, bro. I had no warranty either, so I was
mm,
like crashing out. Mind you, I had a month before I went back to school for automotive. So I'm like
damn.
rushing to find a car and all this. Um the dealership was nice enough to take the car back. Obviously I still had the negative equity on it. So I did end up putting some money down on a new car, and I ended up getting a Volkswagen Golf Sport Wagon. That was that thing was a tank, man. I had like 140 some thousand miles on it, but like the 10,000 miles I had on it, bro, was like mint.
Feel
Um,
that.
while I had that, um, I ended up buying a white Genesis coupe that I have now from Florida because at the time I was able to afford two cars, so I ended up buying the white Genesis coupe from Florida. I had to get manual; it was my first ever manual car. I'll probably never get rid of this thing. I love this thing way too much. So again, I learned manual in this car. I was literally learning it in my backyard, like driving forward, backwards for like hours at a time, man. And from there, I would like to say my buddy Nate, like me and him are like this, man. That's my boy. Um, when I left automotive school, he helped me keep my motivation with everything. Um, and I just started building the Genesis Coupe from there. I started out on coilovers, but everybody buys reps, so I bought some Odd Hans. And then next year, I made a goal for myself to buy bags. After going to Gatlinburg for the first time on coilovers, I was like, I need to go a little bit lower. So the next year, I bought bags, bought them from AirTech. And then I bought another set of Odd Hans because I know a lot of people say Odd Hans, they're like bad wheels and stuff and they crack easy. Both sets I had, they were like tanks. Never cracked, never bent, nothing. Um, and then for the next year, I made a goal of wanting the wide body of the car. So a few months ago, uh, me and my boy Ben, I actually pulled up to his house after I bought everything. I made sure I got everything all at the same time: the wheels, the wide body. I think I bought something. I completely forgot what I bought. Oh, spacers in the arms, all the control arms, suspension arms. I bought everything all at the same time. Uh, and then that weekend, we rushed in 2 days to get it done. Like when I tell you, I was so stressed out because it's my daily driver. So like, I
Hmm.
was so stressed out.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Then.
yeah, I was stressing. Um, so we're like cutting up the body and stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. I was like freaking out. So Sunday comes around, mind you, it's 12 o'clock at night on a Sunday. I got work the next day, so
No
we're
sleep.
yeah, literally. So we just finished it that Sunday, and I get a call. Well, I get a call and text from my boy Devin. He's like, "Yo, everybody's waiting for you down here." I'm like, "How many people is you know we?" And he's like, "There's a lot." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Do I go home or do I go to this meet?" So I go down to the meet, and there's a ton of people just waiting down there.
That's dope.
So that kind of like gave me a lot of motivation from there. It's obviously not done. I have to still do the color, and then I gotta fix. It's a funny story. The flare. So that recent video, right? My TikTok, that flare for the left side, ended up snapping on the way home from
Damn.
a car show in Maryland. I was on the highway. I was going smooth 70. So what happened was, the actual rivet itself,
Right.
um, there's so much wind. Um, when I was driving that, the flare actually ripped like off, and the rivet made like a bigger hole than it needed to. So now I have to take the other riv nut out and then put a new one in. Bigger size though. I also had to fix that side. But the same thing happened to the right side as well though.
It
I was
did.
Yeah. I went to Pittsburgh for a car show. The flare snapped because I had a pothole and the wheel smacked into the flare. I was so
Yeah.
livid, bro. So the right side's fixed. Left side needs to be fixed though. Yeah. It's kind of everything about my car journey. So
Bro, it be that way. Like, with my car, right? Like, I never knew what to do with it, as far as
right,
color,
right,
and as far as the engine, there's not much I could do to the engine to make it
right,
faster.
right,
So at this point, I'm not stuck with it because it's the car I want, but I'm stuck on how to make it pop more. I know I'm getting long tubes for it. I think that's the only thing I could do to the engine is long tubes.
right. Long tube headers.
So yeah, I'm just
Right.
make it work. Other than that, I want a wide body in my car. I just don't know like how to do it exactly. I've seen some like models of it, bro, and no, I would
Right.
no. The ones that they got, bro, it's just too much going on in the front.
Right. Right.
I don't
Are
want
you
that.
thinking
So
about doing like molding your own wide body or
yeah, if I do it, I want to actually like bring a vision to life instead of just going in.
right. Right.
Yeah, so
Make
I
it
just
like a
gotta
one
find
on
the
one.
yeah, I gotta
That'd
find
be
the right
sick.
people and then like the right style to do it in. But that's what I'm trying to go for on my build. Cause right now it's just all black. But the paint on it is the paint messed up a little bit. But
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
trying to figure out
everybody starts out like that, bro. Everybody starts out like that. My rear bumper is absolutely destroyed right now, so just because clear coat's peeling off. So
speaking of bumpers, so my car actually right now is sitting because it turned over but won't crank, right?
right, right,
So like it tries to turn on, just won't. So I'm like, okay, well, I know my sending unit went out, or I think it went out because you can smell
right,
gas in the car.
right, right,
So I replaced the fuel pump, thinking I replaced the fuel pump, and the car's
right,
turned on,
right,
but then it turned right off.
right,
So I waited a few days then and went back, and I tried to replace. I tested the starter, but in the midst of testing my starter, I kind of got impatient, and it's a bolt that sit in the bumper in the Mercedes. I forgot to unscrew, and my bumper already broke, so I kind of
right.
pulled it, bro. And when I pulled it, the whole thing broke.
Oh man. Oh, oh no. I
So,
know you looked at it. You said, bro, for real.
bro, it was my brother, and he sitting there and pictures like, and I'm like, bro, look, bro, it was already broke in the first place. I was like, so it was still hanging on by a thread as is.
Right,
So I'm just buy a new one. But bro, when it broke, I'm just like, throw it in the car. I just
right.
threw it in
Just
the car,
throw it
bro.
in the car. Throw it in the car.
The
Leave
car's
it
sitting
there.
anywhere, so bro, just throw it in the car. I was like, I
Yep.
get to it when I get to it, but I gotta buy a new bumper, and I gotta fix my exhaust because one of the pipes. So it was
Right,
one like in Jacksonville, well, like, it's like a bridge, right? I was going down the bridge, bro, and like you could not see nothing. Like when I say it's pitch dark going down that
right.
thing, bro, I hit straight water,
Oh,
and I don't know how, but I heard some noises, but the car drove fine. But when I got the next morning, I got out the car, the underline, the little
right,
undercarriage in the bottom,
right.
that was gone.
Oh,
And then um, I turned the car on to make a video, and I'm like, bro, something seems off. So my
right.
exhaust sits like this right now. Like one side is
Mm.
like up, and one is like. I was
Did
like,
like the
that's what I
hanger
heard.
break? Did the hanger break
Yeah,
or?
hanger
Oh
broke.
damn.
So I'm like, okay, well, that's something else I got to fix in my car.
Speaking of
But
exhaust, my headers are cooked right now. My flex pipes are leaking, so like you can hear them rattle. You
damn,
can hear them rattle every time I get on the throttle. Every
bro, there's
time.
not one thing with a car, bro. It's always something, bro. But
Always, always,
I
man.
think that's a fun thing though, because then you get to pick and choose if you want to do something different or go a different route.
Right. Right.
Like I'm pretty sure once I get my car back on the road, my air rod might be shot.
Oh man. Is it like so for your airlines, is it like an airline leaking or is like your bag leaking?
I think one of them leaking because the car telling me randomly it'll pop up and it tell me the car won't go back up,
Right, right,
but the car still goes up. So I'm thinking either something. I don't know which one exactly is going bad, but I know it's
right.
going bad. But
You could always spray like soap water on them and then, just check from there.
bro, I'm to be honest, I might just switch it to coils or something. I don't feel like
Static.
paying. Yeah, bro. I
Static.
I don't feel like paying like it's about $2,000 to fix that. I don't
How
though.
long have you had it?
I had it for I want to say 2 to 3 years now,
Oh, warranty's probably out then.
and I bought the cash.
Oh, okay, okay, never mind
Yeah, I
then.
bought
Yeah.
I bought the cash for
Damn.
8.
Damn. Yeah, I bought mine straight from AirTech, so I still got my warranty on mine. So if anything breaks.
Yeah, because I had the chance to. Now, some could say I could have just got my dream car, the
Right.
14 CLS,
Right.
but I had already had a BMW 328
Right.
that had that car that I was doing payments on. So I'm like, I don't wanna have 2 car payments,
Right.
over the insurance, over the gas. So I just
But yeah,
found
I've been
something.
there. Been there, done that, man.
Yeah,
Been there, done that. That drains you, bro. It drains you.
so I was like, I just found something cash instead of getting another payment. Like
Right, right.
I could have traded the BMW in and when it got the other CLS, but two better than one at the moment. And plus, like I say, I still love my car though. But
Oh.
getting back to the Wild Buyer, like how you felt when it all came together for the first time.
So the first time I put the wheels and exhaust and coilovers on, you know, kind of felt like, that inspired a little bit, like a little something inside me in my younger childhood. And then, the next year came around and I'm like, dang, I have air suspension now. And I'm like, there's like levels to this, you know what I mean? There's literally
Yeah,
levels to this.
most definitely.
And then, I got to my final vision of like, I'm gonna wide body this thing, and put a lot of camber on it. I got to this year and I'm like, dang, I never would have thought I've actually had a car that I wide bodied, put a lot of camber on, have air suspension. So when you kind of like see that like last version of it, or like right before you're about to finish it, you know what I mean? You
Hmm.
look at it and you're like, dang, this thing's come a long way, like a long way. And then you kind of get that satisfaction inside of you, like I did this, like I did the work. I had help along the
Pay yourself.
way, and I had people who were there that really helped me, keep my focus on the build as well. So um always having that mentality of like this, this is something I did, and I got to where I wanted to be. So
And I feel like that support though, that support goes a long way though, bro.
right, right.
Cause like you will sometimes you get like discouraged or like you trying to find a way to like trying to find a way to put put your personality in your car. And then like as the process is going, you will be like, it's looking a little it's looking a little iffy.
Right, 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 right.
But like at the end of it, bro, it's like everything paid off. The vision came out exactly how it's supposed to, bro. And then it's like, you building something that's gonna turn out like
Exactly.
that's yeah. So does the bill represent something you try to express or just something that you just want to do to the car?
More of an expression of myself, man. So you kind of see my hobbies, my interest all in this car, and then you see the care and time that I put into things. Um, so with this, with the Genesis Coupe, you kind of see how dedicated I actually was, because originally I had a red one, you know what I mean, and then I ended up having to get rid of that one, and now look at me, I have another one. So, it's kind of like I wanted to finish my first build, but I never got to. So I started another Genesis Coupe to keep that build going. So, yeah.
And to be fair, bro, I can relate, truly can relate, because my very first car was a '08, '08 CL, that's right.
Right. Right.
And like you said, I had my car for a week, maybe even
Jeez.
5, maybe even 7, 6 days. I think it just hit a week, and my transmission started to slip.
Oh no.
I
After
mean, it
7 days, bro.
yeah, bro, like, it got so my job from my house is not even 5 well, my old job my old where I stay at was not 5 minutes down the road, bro. Like, literally, like, 5 minutes down the road. The day I turned my car on and I drove it, it was going perfect. I got at a red light, and the moment I pushed the gas to go to the red light, bro, it
Right.
was just vroom, vroom, vroom. So
Oh.
I'm
Oh
like, "What?"
no.
I said, "Okay." So that 5-minute drive to work took me like 25 minutes. because I had to go in the slow lane, bro, because it would just go from first to fourth. I mean,
Right.
it just, bro,
Right.
it was just. So I'm like, dang, bro, I just got the car. Like, I just got the car, like, not even a
Right.
week ago. But I will say the dealership that I was dealing with, though, was, bro, that was a blessing, to be honest, because I called them and I'm like, bro, I'm like, I was in here last week. I said, the car slipped. He was like, can you bring it to me? I said, yeah, but can it be like early in the morning? Because you cannot drive it.
Right.
He said, oh, that bad? I said, bro, it is that bad. I was like, you can't drive it at all. I'm like, it's still too much for you to drive it. So when I get there, he was like, okay, well, this is what we'll do. He was like, you can just take any car off the lot until you get yours fixed. So I'm okay. It was
Any car off the lot's crazy, bro. Any
on
car
top,
off the lot.
on top of that too, it was a buy here pay here. So
Right.
and they don't care at all. So when he did that, I'm like, okay, I'm like, any car off the lot. So I seen that it was a 3 Series, there's a 330, and then there's a 535. And then there was some other car, but I'm just like, I don't feel like going from a Mercedes
Right.
to a. So I was like, I'll take the 535. Bro, I fell in love with that 535, bro. Like, if I want one back, to be honest. I want to build me a 535 bill.
Right. Right.
And then I had that car for like 4, 5 months. Nah, this is the
Jeez.
crazy part. Like, this is why I
4
say,
to
bro,
5 months is crazy.
I got blessed. Because in them 4 to 5 months, they kept the car insured.
Right.
So I'd have to pay no car insurance. Nor did I have to pay a car payment.
Right.
So it was like,
That's sick. So
bro,
you had time
so,
to save up some money too.
and
Oh
then
yeah.
once that happened, he was like, okay, well, it's time for us to actually put you inside a car. So he was just like, so what we could do is we can just put you inside of I saved up the money for another car, but I wanted to
Right.
keep saving my money.
Right.
So what we did was he just put me into the 328. So I went from a 535 to a 328. And I was like, well, the payments are like 180 a month. At that point, I just need a car to keep going. It wasn't the point of me going to a different dealership, paying more, when he already gave me a car free for 6 months.
Right. Right.
So I
Right.
just took the 328, and then that's when I got my other car, my CLS.
Right.
But the 328 engine ended up blowing.
Are you serious? Oh man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. That car, the 535 was perfect. And I've had no issue out of 535. But that goddamn 3 Series, bro, the coolant, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, when I started hearing stories about BMW and the coolant, I was like, I believe it, bro, because like I replaced that whole coolant system maybe
Right.
like 3 times.
Are you
And it
serious?
kept,
You
and
said
it,
like
bro,
3 times?
about 3 times, bro, and it kept breaking. I had a warranty on my radiator.
That's insane.
I had a warranty on my thermostat. And then I had to keep buying O-rings. Then I had to keep buying the the hoses, bro. I don't know what that
Right.
car was doing, bro, but the coolant never worked for longer than like 3 months at a time, bro.
Right.
And the
Right.
coolant broke. That crap was so aggravating.
I hear me out, right?
Right?
I think BMWs are nice, right? I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do want a G82 M4 one day, maybe,
I can lie to you, that was nice.
Yeah. But I think the older BMWs definitely cause a lot of headaches. My buddy Nate's had I think like 4 or 5 now.
Damn.
The amount of maintenance this kid's done on all of his BMWs, bro. He could have done so many cosmetic or like even like turbo boost cars with how much maintenance he's done to them. Like it's actually insane how much he's done.
I want to try and think, bro, because I easily put like, and I think the only problem, that's the funny part, that car never misfired.
Right.
Like the spark plugs and this coils never went bad. I never had no problem out of that car but the coolant. For
Right.
me at least.
Right.
But I will say this much though, like even though it was a 05, I believe though. So it was an older one.
Right.
But the 09 535, if people I want to try a BMW V8 because I already tried a Mercedes V8.
Yeah,
So now I think,
E92 M3?
bro, I want one so bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, I want one so
Oh.
bad because I tried Mercedes V8. I drove both. I will say BMW gives you a more fun experience while you're driving the car
Right, right,
than Mercedes do, bro.
right.
Mercedes it just feels too smooth.
But yeah,
So like
built for
it's
luxury, bro.
yeah,
Built for
bro. So
luxury.
like you don't get you don't get that experience out of a Mercedes as you do out of a BMW.
Right, right,
So if I was to go, I mean, my dream car is still a Mercedes,
right.
the twin turbo CLS. But I would say it's funner to be in the BMW than it is in
Yeah,
Mercedes.
but yeah. You ever notice how a lot of BMWs are drift cars? Built for it, bro. They're built for it.
A lot of them, bro, are drift cars, bro. And just seeing fun too, though. That's also something I want to learn how to do is drift.
Right, right.
I feel like that'd be dope.
I've definitely ridden along with a couple of people. When I was up in Erie, one of my coworkers up there at the dealership I used to work at, he used to drift his S14. Such a fun experience, especially because he used to send it in his LS swapped S14. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what the world.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I couldn't hear anything in that car though. Like if he tried to say something to me, you couldn't hear anything just because of how loud it was. Like we were like like not even like 2 feet apart from each other. We were like, bro, yelling at each other, trying to listen to what we're saying.
My brother, I'm gonna say it was an '06 Charger, right? It was an '06
Right,
RT Charger.
right.
So this idiot had the bright idea to basically hair dump it.
Oh no.
So he had
Oh
literally
no.
he took the exhaust off, bro, like, and it's coming straight out of the headers, bro. And I
Sure.
tell you,
Yeah, you can't hear
and then
nothing. You can't
he in
hear
the car like,
nothing.
hey, stay here, bro. And I'm like, bro, I can't.
Just looking at him.
Bro, you couldn't hear nothing. Then like the music also was so loud because
Right,
the car already, bro, was obnoxiously loud, bro. So
right.
like the music was like turned all the way up, bro. He trying to talk, and I'm just like,
Yep. I have no idea what you're
yeah,
saying, but
nope.
you know.
When we get out the car, I'll ask you again what you said. But for right now, bro, I don't hear a thing you saying right now, bro.
Right, right. Once
And there
we
was
get to the
one day,
destination, we'll talk about what you said.
yeah, we were talk. And one day we at work because we used to work together, and
Right.
I had got to work before he did, and then I heard a car pulling up, and our friend James was like, Eric, man, where your brother at? I was like, you hear that? He's like, what? I was like, you don't hear that? He was like, that noise? I said, yeah. He was like, okay. I was like, that's him right there. He was like, bro, that's his car. I said, yep, that's
Yep.
his
That's
car.
his
James
car.
said, bro,
That's his car.
James said, y'all, bro, y'all do the most. I said, James, dog, you ain't a car guy, bro, so you wouldn't get it.
It's all
He
part
was
of the
like,
game, brother.
he
All
was like,
part of the
nigga,
game.
how was that fun? I said, James, bro, trust me, bro. I was like, it's fine, bro. I was like, but you just want to get it, bro.
Right.
But bro, he had a straight hair done, bro. And that crap was crazy, bro.
Right. I
But
couldn't. V8 straight headers, can't hear nothing. Can't hear nothing.
I want to test mine. I want to take off my exhaust from the headers and see how it
Right,
sounds
right. I don't
one
want to
day.
do
I'm
that.
like,
Mine will sound like a trumpet. 3.8, you know? I'm good off that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. At Genesis, the 3.8s with an exhaust, bro, things, and they can spit some nice flames.
Yeah, I don't trust mine enough to do that. Been through one motor on a Hyundai. Not trusting it
Yeah.
again, bro. Not trusting it
Yep.
again.
Hey, bro, I definitely feel that, bro. So, what was the hardest part you faced when you was doing the wild body kit?
I was still on the wide body kit. I would say the hardest thing we faced during that. So actually, it was a last second save from my buddy. Um, so one of my friends was gonna come up from Tennessee. Then he ended up having his girlfriend ended up crashing his Mustang, so he had to be down there for that to make sure she was okay. So I'm like calling around Erie. I'm like, yo, you know anybody who can cut and weld right now? And then my buddy Ethan came in super clutch. He's like, I think I have someone. And he's like, yeah, I got someone. He's like, text him right now. I got his snap and stuff. I called him. I was like, hey, bro, I kind of need you right now. So he called off the weekend. And he was like, yeah, I'll be there in, 30 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's a lifesaver. Because if I didn't have him, I probably never did the wide body, to be honest, because I was too worried about cutting and welding and stuff myself that I think I would have messed it up really bad. So,
Bro, that first try on anything, bro, comes out wonky.
but yeah, all the time. Yeah, it doesn't look the best right now
Nah,
under the flare, bro. If you see it under the flare, you're like, this was not done by professionals. This definitely wasn't.
hey, bro, I love you though. It looked good though, and
I
I
appreciate
kind
it.
of figured, it wasn't done.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm like, I'm pretty sure when you're done with it, it's gonna look way better than
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. I have a whole 8 more degrees of camera to get on that. So, definitely a lot to do.
I mean, it'll get there. Like I say, bro, it's all a part of the grind. I guess like going to our next topic, it'd be about what you said about the dude, how he basically came in and like stayed it like last minute.
Right.
Yeah.
So he coming in that last second like was like the biggest reliever, I would say. Cause me and my buddy were like sitting there looking at you, we're like, what do we do now? Like, what do we do now? We ain't got no one to cut this, or because I'm not cutting it. And my friend was like, I'm not cutting it. So we were kind of like stuck there. We're like, what do we do here? So I'm like, we were like panicking, freaking out and stuff, I will say
And
his parents are really cool about letting us do it on, in their garage and stuff. So
most stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, bro, no,
yeah,
get out.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
get out.
parents are like, no, you're gonna make a
And
mess and then all that. Yeah,
well, I want to say like that's the experience like you want to have within the car scene, bro. Like, people willing to help out last minute to like do something like that for somebody else, bro. Like
right,
um that's something that like you want to see more. Well, that's something that I want to see more in the car community is like people basically, bro, it's like getting back to like it being like a family type of scene, bro, rather than being like so divided today.
right,
Because earlier, like I said, with GAT, I was supposed to go to GAT this year with some friends I met. So I had a car group, and two of the people from my car group was going to GAT this year. Well, they went to GAT this year, and I was supposed to go with them. But as you've seen, they got shut down early.
right,
It's it's stuff like that, bro. That like I know you can't solve every problem or you can't fix it,
right,
but if it was a way that we could fix it, no, I would love to.
right,
And that's kind of what I sent you on Instagram. The little thing I sent
right,
you on Instagram.
right.
That's kind of that's what I'm trying to do because Gap was going for what like 9 years.
Yeah. The only thing about that is like you can't really control other people's actions. You can't. I mean,
Not
there's
at all.
always bound to be a group of people that are gonna mess something up. Always. No matter how much you try to keep it, safe and calm for the environment and all that, someone's always gonna mess it up, no matter what. Whether
And
people choose to call them out on it or not, obviously everybody did call them out on it,
oh, big
uh,
time.
but always going to be someone messing something up. And the thing is, the more exposure it gets, the more bound it is to happen. So
And that's the one thing about the social media side of the car scene that I hate because it goes and then like I want to say that was a takeover, but it had takeover
definitely
behavior.
take over activities for
Yeah,
sure,
like it
for
had
sure.
behaviors because like that's stuff you'll see at a takeover event. It's like
Yeah,
they brought it to GAT just
right,
in a different way.
right. I
So
would say it was a lot of younger people too. A lot of younger people.
and I hate to say it, but
It's that audience, man.
that's
that age group.
yeah. Like I don't want to because and I'm gonna say this much. It's not all of the young kids.
Right, right.
It like you say, it's the certain groups of young kids that's killing it. So if you could change one thing about the car scene, like what would it be?
We'll bring it back to when it was just about the cars, man. No cameras, nothing, man. Just all about the cars. And you'd go to car meets, meet new friends, walk around. Actually, my first year in Gatlinburg, um, I would no, it was actually last year. No, it was last year in 2024. I went with my buddy. At the time, the girl was my girlfriend. Um, no bad words for her. She's amazing. That girl was so. Um, she always
Respect.
supported. She supported me through my build. So, for sure. But my buddy, his sister, and then the girl that was with me, we all went together. And my friend and his sister were like, um, "How are you so comfortable with talking to people?" I'm like, "We're all here for the same reason, right? We're all here for the cars. Like we're all here like to enjoy, make new friends and all that." So I was able to go down there. I was able to meet a lot of content creators. And I don't know if you know who Nico Colicino is, the detailer. Detailed like all the big name cars this year.
I seen him too.
John B,
Yeah,
Tay Wavy, all them. So me and him are actually like really, really good friends now. Like he's like one of my
that's
best
dope.
friends. Yeah. So
That's dope.
and he's been there for me since we met. So I will say the more you go out to those events, the more you meet like really cool people. So
And like that's truly what it's all about, bro. Like, and to be honest, that's what like I legit started. Like I started this podcast because of that. I mean, I had other reasons. You know what? I said it yesterday. Like I said, the mic went out. Yeah. As you can tell, though, but you probably can't tell, my speech problem, right? Not the best. And growing up, like I was picked on for my speech from like third grade to fifth grade. Cause, bro, I mean, like when I say my speech was bad, bro, like I sounded like a two step, bro. Like my speech was bad, bro. Like I would get stuck on one word, bro, and I'm stuck on it,
oh
bro.
no.
So like I would just stop talking, and I was like, "No what, bro, just fuck it." Like I'm gonna
Right.
sit here and be quiet for the rest of the day, bro. But it was that
Right.
bad. But like I seen how it felt to be on the outside looking in, bro. And I was just like, damn, like, I would love to build something where like people don't feel that way.
Right. Right.
And then when I got into cars, then I got into the car scene, I'm like, damn, like this is dope. Like you can like, cause bro, the group, our car group, bro, at first, like when we first started, bro, it was solid. Like we made sure everybody felt comfortable. It was like,
Right.
so I stayed in Daytona every weekend. I'm going to Jacksonville on spend
Right.
night
Right.
at our friend house. Like we doing everything together. We going to car meets together, having birthdays together, bro. We going to lunch together, bro. We was cooking together. And I'm like, it's crazy how cars can bring you that kind of friendship.
Right. Right.
Like the more I thought about it, I'm just like, I want to keep my car group going or try to rebuild it because life did happen for a lot of people, and life happens. You can't change that. So I want to get back to like my car group, but then I also want to build something else that could try to like bring like everybody back into the space together. So that's why I thought this podcast was. Hopefully one day I could take this. Hopefully one day the people who come on the podcast, I can try to make like a certain meet for those, and we meet up all at one spot, or I do it at one of the events that I'm trying to throw, and we all just meet up at one spot, bro. And we hang out and network, bro. Like this collab
Right.
on like a huge like car meet, bro. That's what I want
Right.
to do with it too.
All the creators together, just doing content together.
Yeah,
And
bro.
that's what if you saw a lot of the other bigger name content creators, you could see. Actually, I used when I was down there last year, 2024. I was talking to Chris Borgs, um, and me and him were talking about like just content, having people around that have the same goals and mindset as you. So, and he
Hmm.
said, with the car community that he's around, he has friends that are down there that want to be, around each other and just do content creation together. And that's the kind of group that like, everybody kind of needs around them is the people who have the same goals and mindset that they do. Cause it
I
always
agree.
keeps you motivated, always keeps you motivated no matter what. As long as you guys
Always,
are
bro.
like, always together, hanging out or you guys lifting each other up and all that. So but that's
And
always the big thing about it.
and like you said, like it ties like into like your build with your WAP buddy, like that support and to have that kind of like foundation, bro. Like with friends, bro. I feel like that's what the car scene needs more of
Right, right,
because then like it'll outweigh like because like you say, bro, with anything, something bad gonna happen. It's always that one group with
Always,
anything you do.
always.
So I just feel like if like we can get back to that as a car scene, bro, because like car groups and some people in the car scene, bro. I mean, everybody different. That's to be
Right.
expected. But we have egos that get in the way of doing something bigger for the car
Always,
community.
always.
So then, now I want to ask if it was like if it was an online community trying to bring back the passion to the car scene, would you be a part of it?
If there if there was regulations to it, I would be.
Okay,
Um, we would have to at least make sure everybody knows from the jump that um not to do anything dumb, and to make sure if we know someone who is doing something dumb to get on them about it.
call them out.
Yeah, call them out no matter what. You see anything dumb, you call it out right away. But if everybody knows, you know what I mean, then I'd 100% be a part of it. 100% be a part of it.
Okay, so
I always want to make sure, the good stuff isn't messed up.
of course,
Always.
I kind of just set you up. So now I'm gonna ask you, do you want to actually try to build that? Like I'm trying to build it currently, but like off the podcast, I give you more. Like we can talk about
Right.
it more off the podcast.
Right.
But I am trying to start that. So I'll give you more information about that once you get done with the podcast.
Right.
And then we can work on it. What's one thing in the car scene to you that's worth protecting?
That's worth protecting. The friendships and the people you meet, I will say. Because that's always one of the bigger things for me about it is you have this car scene together. You meet people at car meets, and those are probably one of the best friendships that you actually have. Whether you guys are from different states, you know what I mean, or
Hmm.
you guys live in the same area, you always have those people who are going to help you like with your build, even if you have questions or anything about it. Like we have a big group chat for Genesis Coops right now, and everybody is super supportive over each other and always helping each other,
So
asking questions, all that. So, always those friendships is something you want to protect in the car community. So, I will say that.
to be honest, though, I agree. Like 100%, I agree because that's what build a car scene. Like that's what, and I feel like people coming into the car scene, they're getting like the bad side of it because of the
Right.
like it's the car scene isn't bad right now,
Right.
but it's definitely like
Not
it's
what it
in a
used to
mix.
be. Not what it used to
Yeah,
be.
like not at all. So like they're getting like the bad end of the butt of the car scene right now. But like if they can't find it, and it's hard to find to be honest, because a lot of people done got done wrong a lot.
But yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I won't say they gave up, but it's like it's hard to trust somebody new
Right.
coming into it. So like for people who new to the car scene and trying to get into it, it's hard for them now because of how people done kind of like tanked it
Right.
or how they
Right.
is tanking it.
Right.
So I agree off like that is something that we need to protect more, bro. Is that bond and like that passion of like true like car enthusiasts trying to make it to something special rather than just trying to go viral or something.
Right. Right.
But it's hard to get that because you never know everybody pure intentions. They get
Right.
beat up for it and then end up still doing something that'll mess it up for
Right.
everybody else. But
Right. Right.
you right though. I feel like that is something we could that's worth protecting. So has a car culture like affect your mental health in any way?
Yes. Yes. In my worst times, I will say going to car meets was always a relief. Kind of when you're around the stuff that kind of brings you happiness. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It brings that sense of relief and like you're home. Like when I went to Gatlinburg last year and in 2023 and 2024, I felt like I was home. Like just being there felt like I was home. Um, and even this year when I moved down to Virginia, I was struggling mentally. Again, that's right when me and the girl that I was with we parted ways. When I got down here, I went to that first car meet, kind of felt like I was home, and I was kind of relieved a little bit. You know what I mean? I made a group of friends, not even like the second or third day that I was down here, because of my car. Literally just because of my car. Um, so being able to make those friends right off the jump, kind of gave me the sense of relief as well, along with going to those meets. So, and the thing is, everybody's super supportive at those meets as well. So, like, I posted a video recently where I was leaving the car meet and the reactions were just funny. I
I
drove
watched it.
past, yeah, I drove past that group of people and they're like, "Oh, that thing's nice." Yeah.
I
Um,
watched it, bro.
yeah. So even just that, it's cool. And it was my third day down here. I was just driving downtown. I saw there's like a big event going on downtown. I was just driving by it, and the kids were like, "Oh my gosh, can you rev it?" I was at the stop sign. I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I revved it, and the kids were like, they were going crazy. So it's pretty cool to see that too.
Bro, that's like the best feeling though. Not gonna lie to you. Like,
Right,
and it's the smallest thing though, but like when you get
right,
to like the little kids and they be like, rabbit, and you be like, all right, like, cause so like for me, beach shot, right? For me, it's like a spot that I just drive on.
right, right,
And one day I'm cruising the beach shot, but I put in a manual power
right,
shift. It's not actual
right,
manual.
right, right.
And I guess like, okay, so the car in front of me, bro, the speed limit is 25. The car in front of me was doing like 15. And then I know how the road divide where you can go around. So you know how you drop again and disappear.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
bro, like I was being patient for like first like 20 minutes because I'm like, no, what, bro, it's beach shot. Like I'm cruising, I'm relaxing. But at like 30 minutes, bro, I'm like, gang, like the speed limit 25, but you doing like 15. So I ended up,
Right.
once the road was clear for me to go around, bro, I flew around. And then I heard the kid say, hit it,
Hit it, hit it.
bro. Bad influence because I took off. Like I
Yep, yep.
took off, bro.
Always, bro. You have to though. There's no like you have to.
It's just like the excitement that they get, bro. It just brings you like 10 times that excitement. So I'm in the
Right,
car,
right,
bro. I'm in the car, bro. I'm just like I'm laughing, but I'm like, damn, like that. It I don't know, bro. It's a good feeling, but it's hard to explain like why it's a good feeling though. But I'm
right,
just like,
right.
bro, I made his day.
Because
He
you
made
used to
my
be
day.
that kid, man. We all used to
Oh
be
God,
that kid. Always used to be that kid, man. When we were
that is true,
younger,
bro.
dude, you saw the Fast and Furious movies, and then you'd go outside, you see a nice car, and you're like, oh my gosh. So
So, uh, okay. So, to speak on something before I ask the next question though. So the Fast and Furious, right? Remember the scene where they all just left the garage? So my goal for this podcast is to take it to real life. Right? So it might be a stretch, but I believe if you don't believe in your dreams, bro, what's the point of even dreaming,
right,
right?
right,
So I want to one day, eventually, I'm gonna make it happen. Well, we gonna make it happen. Uh, buy like some land in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, get a
Buy
garage,
some
man,
land,
with the boys,
bro.
the whole gang. Yup.
I want to build a drag script because we losing all our drag scripts.
Right,
So
right,
I want to build a drag script, build like a bardominium or like a big ass like garage type deal, bro. Like
right, right,
you can come in there, you can work on the car, you can have a showroom flow, we can have a spot for the podcast, have a spot to just hang out at. But I want to actually like build something like that specifically for the community that I'm trying to build.
right, right,
Like I said, like once your life, if our whole meets, we can all meet up at that spot.
right,
Have the
right,
car meet there, have a drag day, have just like a whole car meet. And then when it gets big enough, even like build like a hotel on the property. So like you can come like have like a weekend bash or something, bro. Like twice a year or something like that, bro. But that is something that I want to do with this community is to have like our own spot to come and to come and chill out. So
right,
that's a dream for this podcast one day.
right. Um, for I will say about that. My friends and I were in the same mindset, bro. My friend Nate, me and him always talk about like, we need to get a garage together, bro. Something. Uh, so I definitely get it. I'd definitely be down to do that. That
Because
again,
then,
that's
bro,
always something I've wanted to do. So
it's like we can't be told to leave. No. And then
right,
I feel like when you have something like that, you can control who comes and who don't come. You can control you can control the crowd because if you see one bad seed and you see who you with or who they with, you can
right,
kick.
right,
So I
literally,
feel like in that kind of setting, we could control the narrative of how like the car scene, and then it would be dope. It'd be so I got that deal from Gat, right? I got that the
right,
deal from Gat and like
right,
all these other like events. I'm like, if people was going to like travel for an event that big once a year, I'm like, then if we can find the right people to build a community and we do that for ourselves,
right,
but instead of on somebody else's property, on our own property, bro, I feel like that'd be huge.
right. I mean, it's almost like seeing how Low Glow works. You know what I mean? They have their garage in Arizona, and they all travel together for the car meets. Like, they'll come out to Gatlinburg all together, just get that one big Airbnb together. You know what I mean? Uh,
Mhm.
they'll go to other car shows together, and it's literally like insane. They all
It
like
is, bro.
they have the tuning there as well and all that. So, and they have their own little area where they can do whatever they want. So,
And that's the
yeah,
goal, bro.
yeah.
Like that's the end game goal. Like that's peak.
See, I always say this thing like if I got one of those garages, where it has like the living quarters upstairs, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
What's the point in the house, bro?
Oh
What's
God,
the point in the house? You get up, get ready, you go out in the balcony, you see all your cars, you're like, damn, this is the
everything is
life.
everything right there, bro. Like I don't need nothing else.
Exactly,
I
bro.
don't know if you watch him. You know who Scrapman is,
Yep, loves watching Stradman.
bro.
Love watching Stradman, dude.
I started a YouTube because of Scrapman. Like I have my own
Right,
personal YouTube that I do on the side of
right.
this, bro, because of Scrapman. But bro, his garage,
Yep, yep,
bro,
yep. The way he built his house for that garage, yep,
yes, bro,
yep. And he has
bro.
that
That's
window
like,
that can open up right into the
bro,
garage.
that's the like that's one of the most perfect setups I've
Right.
seen, bro.
And he
Like
has
he
the
got,
back cave too, bro. Oh
bro,
my gosh.
it's perfect, bro. Like it's perfect.
Literally. Car elevator and everything, bro.
Scrapman living, bro. And again, it's off topic, but I just feel like if if this dude becomes successful, bro, like I wanna model my business
If
after.
hold on, let's stop right
I
there,
keep
right?
saying,
He
okay,
said
yeah,
if,
I
no, no,
keep
no. When, bro, when this becomes successful.
you're right.
When.
I
You
gotta
gotta have
switch that.
that, bro. The when.
When this becomes successful, bro, I want to model my business after his. Because one thing about Scrapman that I really like, that I feel like I relate to, bro, don't need jewelry. He don't need to show off. He don't gotta
Right.
be somebody he's not.
Right.
And I feel like in the YouTube space, bro, everybody try to fit a certain narrative.
Right.
Scrapman don't.
Right.
Scrapman is
He goes out
straight
and does what he
Scrapman.
wants, dude. He goes out, has fun, enjoys cars, enjoys company, enjoys friends, all of it. Um,
I just feel like that's like the perfect model, well, role model for like the car scene. Like if you're trying to build
right,
something, bro, to like, because I don't lie to you. Um, when he dropped the video of his daddy dying, bro,
right.
that hurt me. I
Yeah,
don't even know
bro.
dude. Yeah,
Right.
bro, like,
Like you could
cause
feel it.
I'm
You could feel it.
yeah, cause I'm like, bro, that man has never cried on camera.
Exactly.
If for him to break down the way he did, bro, it just showed like what kind of person he was. So like that's where I get like my drive and stuff from, bro. It's like people like that, bro. Cause it's like if he can do it, bro, and he's doing it genuinely off who he is, not
Right.
that's like he trying to be, bro.
Right.
Then we can do the same thing, bro. If we got the same kind of like vision.
Right. See, my
So
my my thing is, there's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of people trying to fit a narrative. Thing is, a lot of successful content creators, they go out and they just be themselves. They go out and they be themselves. They're not trying
big
to be
time.
somebody who they're not. They go out and they just be themselves. and then the people see that and they're like, I want to watch this person. Um, you know, I've seen a couple. Actually, I used to play competitive video games.
Oh,
And
for real?
I played it. Yeah, I played Apex Legends. I was like heavy in the scene. A lot of the people that I played with, some of them became pro. Like they're in pro league and all that. A lot of the community there, they all are. I will say a lot of that community, and they will say it too, is they're not really supportive over each other. They're fake. A lot of them are fake, and it sucks to say that, but like even the pro players, like I've talked to a couple of them because I used to play with some of them. Um, they're like, this community doesn't care about each other. They don't. Um,
That's sad.
right, right. Like one day you'll be playing with someone, right, and then the next day they're just trash talking behind your back. And that's one of the big things, about the gaming community. It happens quite frequently, and that's kind of what the card community needs to steer away from. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, so like again, with content creation, you want to kind of be yourself. Don't, change yourself for someone else, you know what I mean? Or
Not at all.
to like when I'm filming stuff for my TikTok, I film it for myself. I don't film it for anybody else. I don't do it for myself. Like a lot of people tell me, "Oh, don't film your car. You don't have the front flares on your car." It still looks cool to me. Like it still looks nice to me. So why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? And there's always people who are going to appreciate that regardless. Um,
Because I ain't trying to cut you off,
no, you're good. You're good.
but I would rather watch somebody show that everything isn't perfect than somebody trying to make every video perfect.
Right, right,
Because along that process, like of you like showing like how you still buy something that's not perfect, you basically showing your community who you are.
exactly.
Like everything won't be perfect and it shouldn't be perfect. But like if I want to go out there, well, it's it just show the person you are as you building your like your like content career. So like I'd rather watch that person than watch somebody who think everything gotta be perfect all the time.
Right, right, exactly. Like, I've seen content creators where, um, they worry so much about like the smallest nitpicks on their car, they completely forgot what they built the car for. And it's
Yeah.
like, what are you building the car for then at that point? You're so worried about the small flaws you have that you're not even enjoying the car.
Exactly, bro. It just it in my opinion, it take away from what you're trying to do. It take away from your
Exactly.
creativity because now it's just like if one thing go bad, but then the whole ship goes down. No, if
Right,
one thing
right.
go bad, it's another way to find something to do with it. Just
Exactly.
take it as a
Like,
so
I was gonna say like right now with my car, so I blew a coolant line, like a month ago. I was cutting up with the Supra, I blew a coolant line. My car starts smoking at the light. I'm like, dang, bro, dang. um, so I got a new one, fixed it, kept driving the car. It started leaking again. I was like, bro, for real. Still
the
kept
coolant,
driving the
bro.
car even though it was broken.
Hmm.
And right now, like even like right now, my I don't know whether it's my release bearing or what it is for my clutch, but like I'm not crazy worried about it because I know in the end it'll get fixed.
Hmm.
Um, like still enjoying the car. Dude, I drove a whole hour
Bro.
for a car show, bro. With that bad bearing. Like my buddy Nate, his diff is leaking. He didn't care. He drove the whole 2.5 hours to come hang out with me
I
at the
mean,
car show.
it's like at some point you know your car. And if
Right,
I know it to make it and it won't hurt nothing, oh I'm
right,
driving.
right. Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%,
yeah,
100%, bro. 100%.
I'm driving it. Yeah, I'm driving it. Um, okay, to the topic we before we got on this topic. So explain like explain like what like a late night drive does to you, or like how is it clarity for you?
I'm not sure. I haven't been on a late night drive since I was like with my boys up in Erie. But
Mhm.
when we all went, there's a big group of us all the time. Always a big group of us. Um,
That's dope.
and just having that group around, you know what I mean, was like a sense of relief because you knew you always had your friends there with you.
Right.
And the thing is if one person broke something, everybody stopped. Like it wasn't just you were by yourself, you know what I mean?
Okay. That's
Um,
love.
yeah, yeah. So like actually, my my car is making noises based off my rear sway links are like broken. You know, we don't need those though. We don't need those anymore. We don't need those anymore. We're already too low. We don't need those anymore. But it was like making a squeaky noise. I'm like, yo, did I break something? Like, so I pulled over to the side and everybody pulled over with me. And that's one of the best things about those late night drives is you know you're not alone. You have your friends with you. And if you do go on a late night drive, you know what I mean, by yourself, um, you're more than likely clearing your head, which is always what, which is good because that means you actually, it's your hobby. You love your car.
Yeah.
It's seen you, like, I'm sure your car has seen you cry. It's seen you go through everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Um,
The car scene, it's seen your highs and your lows.
right, right. So, going when you're freaking banging the limiter, bro, and you're just sending it on a road where there's no one around, you know what I mean? That's awesome. Awesome feeling. Always awesome.
And I asked that because like anytime I would get like in a down mood or like bro, no life can be here, bro, then here
Right.
so fast.
Yep. I'm right with you there, bro. Again, my life was up here, and then 3 months ago, my life just
Bro. So like it's a certain road that I always just drive down, bro. Like um it's about a Sanford Zoo. I take a picture to like every time. The road it goes and then like, it's like a like long road and like it turns
right,
around, right?
right,
But
right.
it's by the water, or like it's lit up. So for me, bro, like them that late night drive, bro, it's just like a sense of like peace. Like you can, it's
Literally.
just you in the car, bro, and like all your thoughts just it's just gone.
Right.
So it's like a spot. It's for me, it's like a drive that takes away like all the pain, like everything
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
always takes
going
away the
through,
pain.
bro. Bro, it's just like it's just me, my car, and the sound of my car, bro. No music, bro. Just the engine, the noise, bro, and just and then you do get the moments where it's free and there's nobody on the road, bro, and you get the chance to just
Yep, send it, man. Just send it. You send it.
bro full send, bro. So it's just like and then it's I guess like the full send part is the best part. Like when you slowing down, just cruise again, bro. It's like everything just everything just like set up
It's
and
like
now
you're
it's okay.
decompressing, bro. It's like you're
Yeah,
decompressing
bro,
all that anger, that pain, everything that you're going through, slamming the pedal down, bro.
bro, yeah, bro.
And then, damn,
And
dude.
that's why it's crazy, bro, because like before I got into the car scene, for me it was basketball. So I'm just like basketball
Right,
was like my like therapy. But
right.
when I got into cars more, bro, I'm like, fuck basketball, bro. I would go drive my car somewhere. Like it's crazy how much a car can like do the change like everything about your like everyday life.
Right. Yeah, mine was soccer before cars.
Soccer.
Yeah, in high school I actually made the all-star team my senior and junior year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dope, bro.
I ended up getting a scholarship for it, and then again I had to come home, family reasons. So if I was able to do both, you know what I mean? It would have been awesome.
That yeah, that'd been real dope to do both.
Yeah. So I mean, soccer is always going to be a part of me. But
Yeah.
cars is where my life is sitting right now. So
Same. Cause like I said before I started this, I was debating if I want to do like YouTube basketball
right,
or if I want to like go like the car scene route.
right.
Like I could do both, but
You can always do videos for both. You know what I mean?
I'm the type, bro, and I'm trying to stick to one thing now. But I'm the type if I see something I want to, and I'm like, oh shit, like that look
Right.
dope. I'm gonna try it.
Well, why don't you
So
try doing a segment in the video? Right. You go and play basketball or something in the video.
and that'd be I should cook. I could just it's easy. I got
You
a hoop
take the
outside.
car, you're like, oh, we're going to go play basketball and stuff and all that. You go play, do like a little, oh, little segment of it in the video, and
Yeah,
then
that'd
kind
be
of see
dope.
how that goes. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna try it now
Yeah. See,
for sure. Yeah,
it's always a good idea to because then you incorporate that in, and then everybody kind of sees that's part of you, bro. It's part of you.
yeah, bro, that's dope. Like, and to be fair, bro, I truly never thought about that. Cause to be honest, before I even came and text you, I was outside shooting on my basketball hoop, bro.
Right. That's awesome.
So,
That's awesome. So,
bro, like I truly didn't think about that. Like, so now I'm gonna actually work on that or like a segment where I'm just hooping and talking at the same time because it's
right.
not that hard.
So I actually did a TikTok a while ago where it was like I would pay anything to be this kid again, and then like it was my car at first, and then it
Mhm.
it switched to a video of me playing soccer. I actually went up to my boy Tate's stream one of the times, and he was streaming on TikTok, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot Max played soccer." So they always know, yeah, like your boys and your friends that you always meet through cars, they will
Yeah,
know, and everybody kind of sees, that's kind of part of you. It's part of who you were and who you want to be. You know what I mean?
that's a
So,
dope idea, bro.
um,
I think of everything, bro, but not. But currently, I don't think of everything because I truly never thought about that.
man, you always got to have the creativity, man. New ideas, always coming up with new ideas, man.
That is true, bro. Um, so like, has a car scene been judgmental or supportive of your car bill?
It's a little bit of both. You know what I
Bit
mean?
of both.
Oh, I would have done this. Okay, it's not your car. You know what I mean? It's not your car.
Facts. Facts. It's definitely not your car.
Exactly. So, if I go to a car meet, oh, where are your flares? You know, I'll explain. Oh, why don't you fix it? Because I don't got the time right now, bro.
It's all. And again, not to cut you off, I feel like once a
No, you're
person
good, man.
uncompleted, like once they completed they bill, and like they bill done, they look down on other bills.
Right.
But it's like, bro, at some point, using the same spot
Yep.
I'm in right
Everybody
now.
starts somewhere, bro. Everybody
Like,
starts somewhere.
granted, you have some that's just blessed with the means to just do it all in one fell swoop, so they don't go through that rough patch where say with the bill being in progress. At the same time, though, just because you have that luxury of time and money to just do it all at one swoop, it don't mean
Right. Right.
everybody do.
And yeah, not everybody has that chance. Everybody, I always say you can always save up to get where you want to be. You can always work harder to get where you want to be.
Facts.
Because if you really think about it, time doesn't wait for anybody.
Nope.
Doesn't. Never does.
Nope.
I'm actually in that same boat right now where right now I'm trying to figure out how can I, get out of generational debt in my own family. So, and I'm trying to find different ways, you know what I mean? Whether that's trading, drop shipping, any of that, you know what I mean? So I can live that lifestyle that I want to live with the cars that I want to, that I want. Like before I moved down here, I was working two jobs. I wanted to finish the car. That was the goal. I wanted to finish the car. It's all I wanted. So again, I always say you can get what you want as long as you work hard for it.
Most definitely, bro. Like, and I tell anybody new that I meet, bro, like, if you start something and then like you get like that itch to like want to do more in it, bro, that's just your body telling you like you have greatness in you
Right.
that you're holding back.
Right.
Like you're scared to put yourself out there
Right.
because of people's opinion.
Right. I
But
always say, God puts that vision in your mind for a reason.
bro, exactly, bro.
Always puts that
Like
vision in your mind for a reason, and He has that vision in your mind because He knows you can achieve it. So,
most definitely,
and you got to put your trust in Him. So I always put
because
it that way.
it's not gonna be easy.
Never, never getting to the
Yeah,
top is
it's
never
not gonna.
easy.
Mm-mm.
Never easy.
And I've learned the things that you really want are the most challenging.
Always, always.
But that's what the fun out though, bro.
Look, it's gonna look like it's smooth sailing, right? You're gonna
Mhm.
hit. You're gonna hit something. Something's gonna hit you. You're gonna get hit by something. Uh,
It's a test in everything you do though. And
always.
if you fail that test, bro, then it just means that you're not putting your all into it, or you're scared of it, or you just don't trust in yourself.
Right. Right. Exactly. Um,
I'll say this much, right? And I'm not gonna name drop, but I spent most of my day, bro, trying to get people to actually share their story, bro. And for like the first 2 days, bro, I got left on scene, left on delivered,
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
bro. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, but I already knew people not comfortable with talking to the camera.
Right.
I know that. Like, but 2 days straight, I'm like, dang, boy, everybody's saying no. But I'm like,
Right.
but I ain't gonna stop though.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna stop because this is something that I'm passionate about.
Right.
I'm a eventually I'm gonna get 1 year, and then I'm gonna get another year, and then I'm gonna get another year. But if I stop now, then I'm
Right.
gonna just give up. So
Exactly. I mean, if you think about it, right, it's almost like a business. You start with one sale, right? Then you keep trying to build up more from there. So,
it's definitely like that. And then
um
what I sorry to cut you off.
no, you're good.
What I want to do is the people that I do have on the podcast, I want to stay in touch because, as I say, I'm trying to build this for everybody, not just myself.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, I don't want this to just benefit me. Like, anybody I talk to, I want to try to work together on something that way we can all try to benefit. Like you say, I'm trying to do something in life that'll make a big change for me and everybody, bro, that I'm cool with or
Right.
everybody
You
that I work
ever,
with. I'm
thought
trying to,
about starting a group chat? Is
bro,
adding each person to the group chat?
no, actually, I have not thought about that, but as you say that, I'm actually going to,
Because then you can just ask
ooh,
everybody, like, "How do you guys feel about a group chat?" You know what I mean?
that's
Uh,
what I'm finna write it down now, the way I don't forget. Um,
or even, like,
it's
those,
met.
channels, those Instagram channels that they have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I could actually make one of those too, though, and then we could all stay in touch, and I'll put out a deal together.
Exactly.
Actually, that's something I'm working on when we get off the podcast. But so far though, like everybody who I have worked with, they all wanted to actually collaborate with other
Right.
people,
Right.
and so I feel like if I'm gonna say it again, when we start to put this together, bro, I feel like it's gonna really turn to something that that's going. I'm just hoping to give the one thing I stand for that I really don't speak on is, bro, life takes a lot already. Like, bro, it could take almost everything from you. So with anything I build, I'm trying to give you a piece of that life back. I'm trying to give
Right.
you something back in replace of what you lost. I know it's not the same feeling, or it's not the same thing, but I just want to work with people to get them something back in life because, bro, we live once, and I don't want nobody to underlive themselves or to just don't live up to their full potential. So
Right.
I try to make everybody, bro, see the best. So that's why with everything I do, I try to make sure that it goes beyond just like a conversation.
Right.
Because
Always, man.
like I want to talk to you and like simple, right, like through the podcast, and then never talk again. And it's like
Right.
I can build something, or like we can build something off of this. So that's what I try to do with everything that I try to build.
It's always about building those good friendships as well. Uh, and that's even how, businesses work. They build relationships with other companies just purely based off of the one interaction. Again, like with being hired, right, at a job, you build that relationship right from the jump. You show them,
Very
like, the
true.
kind of person you are and all that, so and I've always got that, growing up, I was always told that I was, a people person,
Same.
and that I always leave a good impression whenever, I'm around others, so, um, it's always about that, always about leaving those lasting impressions, you know what I mean? So
It is. Because the last thing I want somebody to, I never know what you're going through, and I don't want to add more to your plate by
right,
giving you a bad reaction from me.
right,
If anything, I'm gonna try to talk to you. I'm gonna try to talk you through it,
exactly,
or try to give you advice, or just be there for you, because that's the type of person that I want to be and I try to be. So that's what. It's just I just don't want to see, bro. Like I said, bro, life take a lot already, and I don't want to see nobody else, bro. Like be themselves down when life already is. So I always try to
right,
like person try to like help you keep
exactly,
going or like keep it pushing. That's what I try to
exactly.
do. So you actually onto our last segment before I let you go. So you've built something that represents who you are. So, what's one thing in the future that you want to do within the car scene, or that you like the car scene to take from you?
I will say one thing I will say is do not let anybody tell you that you can't do something, right? You hear that a
Facts.
lot. You hear the, oh, you wish, or the, maybe one day. No, if you have the mentality, you can do it.
You can
Um,
do it.
so I just want people to understand, from my point of view, you can do something as long as you put your mind to it. And I know that people hear that a lot, but it really is true. It really is true.
It is.
Um, so like right now, my goal is to get a second gen R8. That's my goal right now. It is my goal right now. So hopefully in the future, well, not hopefully, in the future,
Yeah. So
in the future, bro.
you gotta switch that.
Um, when I'm driving my R8, my friends, my family, they're all like motivated and stuff to see like, hey, he did this. And he
You
always
can do
had
it
that
too.
mentality. Exactly. And I recently made a TikTok for that too, where if you see it, then it's possible. You see younger people with
Exactly.
these cars, right? So I
Hmm.
mean, anything's possible as long as you work hard for it. So yeah,
And I feel like also people like they have an idea, but it's not done yet. So they
right,
feel like it can't be done.
right,
But just because something isn't done yet, don't mean that it's impossible. Like you just gotta
exactly,
figure out where to actually go and make it work.
right. And
So
if like they're failing at something, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail tons of times before you finally find that one thing that lifts you up and works.
I
So
seen I seen something with Hello Kitty, right? And it's kind of weird, but
right,
but it said she was turned down 48 times before
right,
she got a yes.
right,
So that means she took 48 lessons
right.
before she got her blessing.
Exactly.
So you have to just keep, no matter if you got a true passion for it, there's somebody out there with that same passion that can help you
Right.
build what you're building.
Right. Like, so around here, right, there's a lot more like successful rich people here, right, where I am. And I talked to quite a few of them, and they said this is one thing that one of the guys said, you're going to fail and you're going to fail and you're going to fail and you're going to fail until you find that one thing that works. So, my thing is, would you rather take those failures and learn from them, or take those failures and then give up? So,
Yeah, because and when you give up, like you truly just never live up to your full potential. Like you,
exactly.
and the one thing I say, bro, is don't be scared to fail. Because every time you fail, it just teaches you something new,
Yeah.
and you get better. You get better every time you fail at something.
Right.
So,
Right.
in
You
all
learn
honesty,
you
keep
learn from
failing.
that. Exactly. You learn from
I
that. You learn from it.
I would rather fail at first than to be given everything off bat, because then when I do fail, I don't it's no coming back from that. Like, the only thing
Right.
I know is how to win. So when something do fall in life, how do I bounce back when the only thing I know is to be successful off the bat?
Right. Exactly.
Because any failure, bro, it just builds so much character. You do something and it fails because you're not failing. You're just learning how to actually make it work. And we all need that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, um, what do you want your build to inspire in other people?
That it takes time to build something that you love. Always takes time to build something that you love. Um, Nothing comes easy. So I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't afford my car." Um, it's not going to be easy building the car. So
Not at all.
I always tell my friends, I'm like, you can always work harder for what you want. Again, I'm saying it again. You always want to work harder for what you want. So if you see someone building their cars, you know what I mean, and you're like, dang, I wish I had the money to do that. Um, just work harder for it.
Yeah,
Work harder
just
for it.
do, do the same thing they did and just find a way.
Exactly. Find a way.
Just find a way. So what's new coming for the Genesis? Or you can keep it a secret.
Color change. I kind of I want to mold the wide body instead of just rivets.
Okay,
It's
that'd
gonna
be
take a
nice.
little bit of time, but um, new wheels. If you see them on Marketplace, they're up for trade. So up for trade on Marketplace. Um, so but yeah, new wheels, molded wide body, different color. Maybe a couple of carbon accessories.
Carbon will pop.
Yeah,
Let it
yeah.
pop.
So, but you know, we got
Mm,
a lot of work that we want to do right now to get a different car. So
exactly. Cause
the
same
build
here.
the build is on pause for right now, but the car that is coming will definitely be a lot better. So
Respect.
so
Respectfully.
yeah, just
What would you tell somebody starting their car journey?
I will say when someone tells you that your car looks ugly, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them because again, they're not building your car.
Nope.
Not even they don't see the vision that you have for the car. So don't don't listen to them. Say like they're like, oh, you should build your car to stance. You don't have to if that's not what you want to do.
Not at all.
So I guess I'd say don't listen to outside opinions. Just be yourself in building the car. If you need suggestions, try to ask people, try to network.
Reach out.
Yeah, exactly. Try to network and reach out. Actually, I just had a friend of mine. He asked me, he's like, how do you be finding these people to help you build your car? I'm like, just text them, dude. Like, just text them.
Honestly.
Everybody's willing to help. I'm telling you, everybody's willing to help.
You just gotta ask.
Exactly. Exactly. So I guess again, just don't listen to outside opinions and just don't be afraid to ask for help.
Okay. So I ask everybody this. This is the final question. Um, if you could leave one message on a billboard for the car community, what would it be?
That's hard. Let me think here. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I got you.
um, build your vision to satisfy you, not to satisfy others. That's what I would say.
Solid. That's very solid.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, right, nobody sees your vision except for you. Nobody can see what's going on inside your head besides you. So whatever vision you have in your own head, build your car, build your future around that. So
Honestly, bro, I feel like more people need to hear that and they need to follow that because you shouldn't let somebody else build your car. Build it
exactly,
the way that build it for yourself. Because in the long run, you gotta drive it every day. You gotta see it
exactly,
every day.
exactly, exactly,
So yeah, like strictly build it for yourself.
exactly.
But that's really all I have left for today. And again, before you leave, I just want to say I'm honored to have you on the podcast.
I appreciate you for having me,
Uh,
man. I appreciate you for having me.
um, I'm honored that we can work together in the future or some stuff. Like I say, I'm gonna stay in contact. One thing I
I'll
want to say
definitely
is
text you for sure. So
thank you for your time, boss man. Like again, I'm gonna keep saying it even after this. I really appreciate you coming on the podcast and giving us your story and giving us your mindset. It was a blessing to have you on today, and I want to say thank you. And you can give a. I need to start doing this. Tell the people where they can find you at, like follow
right,
you from.
right. No, I got you. I got you for sure. So um, I'll definitely let my friends know, and then I'll try to see if they can, reach out to you and contact you. So, again, I
Okay, but
appreciate you for having me, man. Thank you for the conversation we had today. So,
thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate it, man. But
It was a real good one. Like
yeah,
it was a really good one.
but yeah, for sure, for sure. So,
All right, thank you, boss man. I'm gonna let you
yep,
get
no
out of here
problem.
and finish your day.
All right, all right, you have a good day, man. Appreciate it.
Same,
All right,
bro. Thank you.
yep. All right, bye.
So again, thank everybody else for coming. Thank y'all who watching. Thank you who support this podcast. Cars tell a story through design, but people tell it through courage. And today we heard both. Remember, this is your car. This is your story. But this is our community. Thank you.